Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. It is Thursday, the 13th of August, 2020, and hope all of you are having a good day today. And of course, we're rocking one of the shirts for the channel. Funny enough, over on Twitter, that somebody was asking, what's everybody's thoughts on wearing your own shirts? Well, if you like your own shirts, you might as well wear them, right? And I, of course, made sure to get one of all of my shirts, particularly on the Stream Element store, because the deal for streamer to get their own stuff is a whole lot better than with Spreadshirt. Of course, tonight we're playing Star Trek Online as we tie the hair back and forth. But over here, and I normally don't chase ships and stuff, but we are gonna actually start with my main tune tonight, because we're gonna see if we actually have any luck with the Infinity Prize Pack gimmick, which because there are some ships that there's only one way to get them. So what is it? For a limited time, when you purchase this R&D pack, you will receive 4 containers in your inventory that when open will either contain 10 Lobby crystals or a rare chance for a ship pack, which when open will allow you the chance to improve with the ship. Sitting, blah 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 blah. Okay. So let's maximize our chances here. We can get one more. All right. Then let's see if we have any luck with these. Nothing but Lobi crystals. Nada. So we didn't get anything out of it other than Lobi crystals, which is rather unfortunate. And we tried. We gambled and failed. But at the very least, we can take advantage open up our bundles and grab some stuff here related to the summer event. Possibly we can grab a couple costume pieces. Again, this is for my main tune, so it's so we definitely get some stuff there. Again, unfortunate. Probably would have been better off just getting a standard sea source ship, but again, took the chance. Try to get something very rare, but it's all good. Okay, so we got $3,000 of those. So 3,000. Okay, we can get like grab that and that. The floor is lava. This, and alright, so the big thing we got here is new emotes here, so we'll just take a quick look at them. They were they're out. Safe. Hell of a swing. Take another look at that, shall we? From the it didn't go too far. So let's one more. Okay, that's a great emote. I'll just say that right now. That's actually a real good one. All right, so we didn't get any new ships by basically burning my Zen on taking advantage of things, but we will take it out on the Vaadwaur.
Best chance we have at defeating the Vaadwaur is to build an alliance of all Delta Quadrant species. Some of them will need convincing. Go out there and show them that it's better to have us as a friend than an enemy.
Funny how that's phrased. But we do got to head to the Jenolan Dyson Sphere. We do got to take a swing there, meet with Sub-Commander Cole.
Congratulations, General.
Yes. That's right. A Cardassian is a general in the Klingon Defense Force. Klingons are very accepting of who leads them. Although the backstory for this character, if I had to give a backstory for Surabatek, our Cardassian here, it would be that she's a bit of a rogue. That she is a bit of a pirate. That got roped, that, got caught, and was forced to enlist in the Klingon Defense Force, and has since rose through the ranks. It's like, I don't really get into the role play aspect of this game as much as others, but if I had to come up with a backstory, that would be it. Oh, oof. I need like 30, a 20, and a 50. 30, 20, 50. It will get me close. That'll get me right there. There we go. That's how we like it. We do math things. I hate it when we get little ones. Particularly if I try to even this stuff out. $135, $130. I don't have any combination of ships that's going to even that out. even with having damn near all my ships available, I definitely did not have anything that would equal that. Grab some universal upgrade stuff as well. As we do the things that we do. Again, this is all part of the experience, folks. Also, it's technically why we only get like through two or three missions in a session. No, you haven't heard opera until you've heard it in the original Klingon. Can I not? Wow, do you? That's weird. I probably would have been better off transwarping, but... Anyway, we'll fly over here. Beam down to Joint Command. Tomorrow night, Minecraft Story Mode. Saturday night, Twitch sings. While in Saturday afternoon in the Discord, we're watching Stargate, starring Kurt Russell and James Spader. That's what's coming up this week.
Come in. I have a special assignment that requires a delicate touch.
How delicate we talking
A science
here?
ship on patrol in grid Beta 53-30 received an encrypted message.
Dude, stop standing on your chair. The Voth? Aren't we fighting them?
This wasn't a message from a military ship or the Voth leadership. This was an encoded short-ranged burst from a Voth science outpost. I think we may have a friend in the enemy's ranks. It'd be best if any communication from our side didn't come from our leadership, for reasons you'll soon see. I want you to pursue a dialogue with this individual. See if we can turn them into an ally.
Dude, stop standing
That's
on your
all.
chair. Just stand up for me to look at your crotch, didn't you? Computer low file code 1.
I'm trying to contact any member of the mammalian occupying force who is willing to open negotiations.
We're not willing.
I am Nellen Exel of the Voth Circle of Archaeology, and I believe that we have common scientific goals that can only be achieved without the interference of our respective militaries.
Lies.
Working alongside the best minds of the Voth Circles of Science,
That's a
I have been
contradiction
studying
in
this
terms.
celestial structure, its function and its original inhabitants. Our work has yielded some troubling information for those seeking to uphold the doctrine that we are the original intelligent species in the Delta Quadrant.
Again,
The Voth
contradiction in
Ministry
terms.
of Elders maintains that science is only valid if it supports their own fictions of history. I've
Voth are
lost too
basically
many
Donald
colleagues
Trump.
to this terrible government censorship. What I've been able to discover on my own and away from government interruptions is that this sphere was created by a race under direct control of a species called the Iconians.
We know about
Even
them.
ignoring the huge cache of records we found here, the mere existence of this sphere proves that there are powerful entities my government refuses to acknowledge, perhaps to our ultimate doom.
Well, you
I
are
will not be
dinosaurs.
so naive. Left high and dry by my own people, I am left with few options. There must be a sympathetic ear out there
Nope.
that realizes we have entered the nest of an enemy that neither of us are prepared to face alone.
Computer, record a new message. Fuck off. Diplomacy. I'm real good at it. Alright. So we have to leave here, go back to the Beta Quadrant, and then take the gateway. I mean, you should be able to like go from one sphere to the other without this transition. But it is what it is. Alright. Oops, not the exchange. Spiral wave weapons. Yeah. Great if we could access those, but nope. Hanger pad, TV suits. Special items. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a ship for the roster.
Bring me another beer!
Hey, redneck. How's it going today, sir? Alright. So in terms of the Finland... let's see. that did not work out. You're drunk, of course? Of course you are. Wanna chance it? Yes, okay, so that maxed out that. Things all well here, sir. No real complaints. Alright. That upgraded quite nicely. Alright, so gradual improvements there. Reckon we'll go out with a few friends tomorrow for supper, of course. I'll have your beer. Yeah, alright. That sounds like a plan. And we gotta go start at the top and work our way down. Satellite defense. Preying upon the weak. Blockade runner. The Fern is preying upon the weak. Oh boy, this might be 3 long missions. 3 missions tied together. We'll see how this works out, hopefully for the best. Let's move in closer and try to get a stronger signal.
Thank you for responding to our distress signal. We were unsure that it would reach anyone in time. I am James Hunt of the Borg Cooperative. We are in need of assistance.
What happened here?
The local star is unstable. It periodically emits solar flares. We were struck by one, and many of our systems were disabled as well. Before that, we detected Vardwar strike teams in the area. They may see our vulnerable state and take advantage of the situation. If you can assist us with repairs, we will be able to defend ourselves.
And you still working, or is it at home? No, I finish at about 9 for work at home. I basically tell them I'm not working past 9 o'clock. This way I can start the stream by 9:30. As you know, I prefer to start the streams at 7, but they're not cooperating with me, so they're getting... So, okay, I will give them what hours I am willing. Because otherwise I'll be facing like a 10:30 start every night. So, and everybody... And I've already taken a major hit in terms of what I was averaging in terms of viewers prior to basically pushing everything back to 9:30. So yeah, it's I do have that nightly frustration there because certain people will pop in at certain times, but because of the later start time, I'm not getting to see everyone who I normally am used to seeing. Everybody that will pop in between 7 and 8 o'clock, so. But I am working from home. There's that.
This is Traken of the Vardwar.
Long way it goes, but
the
it's
Borg
like...
are defenseless.
Get the
In
full
the interest
answer.
of interstellar diplomacy, I'm giving you the opportunity to disengage. Leave this system at once. We will deal with the Borg ourselves. Fair warning, if you remain, we will deal with you as well.
Yeah, I do try to keep everything even as best I can. Well, today is a good day for tracking to die.
Ah, so you're an idiot then.
Yes, I am.
Pathetic. I'll try to make this brief. Painful, but brief. If you repair the damage on our vessels, we will be able to work together against the Vaadwaur.
Well, at least you can do what you want when you damn on peace, which is I always try to do.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Solar flare imminent.
Rear shields failing.
The solar flares overload shields. We have adapted, but they will affect everyone else.
Shields failing.
All right. So far, so goody.
Target shields have failed. Right shields failing. 4 shields failing. Left shields failing.
So what's new with you, Redneck? How's life overall? How's the big switch over to being out in Arizona? Same old here, which we found a place in area that I'll probably have my old trucks to work on. Okay. Find a new old red. For course your pickup that you spend a lot of
Solar
time working
flare
on.
imminent.
You would join forces with these creatures?
4 shields
Disgusting.
failing. Rear shields failing. Target shields have failed. Right shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Cooperative vessels have arrived.
Alright, the cavalry's here.
Target shields have failed.
Whoa!
Solar flare imminent.
Tempest Fugit! Thank you very much for the raid. Tempest will get your shout out as soon as I'm in a position to do so. How are you doing, sir? What were you up to? And how was your stream? How are you doing? And hello, everybody. Welcome to to my stream. I'm Fred. Tonight we're playing Star Trek Online.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Went from Borderlands to Battlefield 1 to Star so it was productive. Nice. Alright, so I can just swing over here. And there we go. Proper shout out things are proper.
Is
To
under
the
attack.
squadron.
4 shields failing.
Now you're going to die here.
Right shields failing.
Ah, crap, I just lost track of where my mouse was.
Below 75%. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Right shield's failing.
Alright.
Shields failing.
I keep losing one of my shuttles.
Hull integrity.
Oh, that
5%.
sucked.
Target's shields have failed.
I don't think we'll get through this unscathed.
Four shields failing. Left shield's failing.
The wreckage of your ships will warn the rest of your kind.
Was generally rusting, but I was rolled with it as much as could. Yep. Well, somebody rolling with the punches. Gotta do what you gotta do, as they say.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Reinforcements from the cooperative have arrived.
Son of a bitch, I'm gonna get...
Rear shield's failing.
Solar flare imminent.
Yeah, that's what I didn't need to happen. I did not need that to happen.
Right shield's failing.
I just-
Left shield's failing.
I need to put some distance between me and everything else.
Hull integrity below 75%. Target's shield.
Alright, Tempest. Whoa, 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 whoa. Problems.
Solar flare imminent.
Failing. Left shield's failing.
There go my shuttles.
Hull integrity below 50%.
We're holding on as best we can here. I would love to get through this without exploding. The odds are not good. Come on.
Target's shields have failed.
Solar flare imminent.
Four shields failing.
The Vodwar Juggernaut is gone. Alright. Is somebody shooting me from behind? Alright. Hey, we got through this without exploding. That's always a good thing.
We are grateful for your assistance. We will set a course beyond the range of these solar emissions. We are grateful for your assistance. We will set a course beyond the range of these solar emissions and conduct final repairs.
Always looking out for potential allies. You fought well. Kapla!
Long-range scans are clear of the Vodwar, and the local star appears to have calmed. We are in need of no further assistance.
Good, because we're not going to give you any. Hell of a way. Hell of a way to get through that. I am actually, again, surprised that I got through that without my ship needing to be respawning. That was 120, 80, 70. Alright. What is that? I need 30 and 20. At least 30 and 20. F comes in handy. Do 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 do. Blockade runner. Just oh, I hate this one.
Repeat, we are under attack by the Vaadwaur. Can anyone hear us? We need help.
We hear you. What's the situation?
Our status. The colony is under a brutal and unjustified attack. We're trying to evacuate, but the Vaadwaur have established a blockade. The ships and shuttles we had left to evacuate with are being taken out by heavy cannon fire. Innocent people are dying. Look, we won't last much longer. Please, help us.
We're on our way.
Many thanks, and be careful. The Vaadwaur have set up heavy artillery cannons in orbit and are blasting anything that gets in range. Some of our ships are trying to break through the blockade. With your help, they might be able to make it. Hurry, those Vaadwaur butchers won't stop until there's no one left alive here.
What do you need us to do?
We need a beacon. It'll provide a waypoint for our evacuating ships. Once they have an escape location, the convoy ships will need protection. Keep them safe long enough for them to get away.
Alright, make it so.
We're reading your beacon signal now. A few ships need repairs before they can escape the blockade. Our ships are about to break through. Please cover their escape.
Warning. Warning.
Attention
Artillery
all
incoming.
ships.
Exit
Vault
area
forces have
immediately.
followed raider vessels to this system. This is now an active combat zone. Any ships that do not leave will be targeted.
Focus on the Vaadwaur. If they're gone, the Voth should leave.
Target's shield has failed.
That's all we need. Voth and Vaadwaur. It's definitely overcomplicating things.
Target's shield has failed.
All right.
Warning. Artillery incoming. Exit area immediately.
Rude.
Thanks for the assist. Leaving the war zone.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Yeah, that's definitely the wrong thing I'm shooting at.
Warning. Artillery incoming. Exit area
Target's
immediately.
shield has failed.
Kind of makes me wonder if the artillery affects the enemies as well.
Core shields failing. Rear shields failing.
Bring the
Warning.
ship around.
Artillery incoming. Exit area immediately.
Space artillery is spacey.
Engines are online. We're getting out of here. Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. 4 shields failing.
Yeah, at least
Warning. Artillery incoming.
Wow.
Exit area immediately. Warning. Artillery incoming. Exit area immediately.
Alright, we got through it.
Thank you. We can make it from here.
That's all of the stragglers. If you rejoin the fleet, we can make our escape.
Alright, rejoin the fleet. Did they actually cut down a lot of this?
Please, protect our fleet so we can escape.
Target shield has failed.
Take down one at a time.
Target shield has failed.
And I got full power to my shields, which is giving me a little extra protection. There we go. Come on. What we're looking at here. Yeah, I have a lot of abilities that involve hitting multiple targets at once. Only a couple of these ships left. Check one more. Alright. Alright, we didn't explode. Good.
You're a real lifesaver. Our evacuation ships are safely on their way. We even managed to get away with some critical supplies. Thank you!
What's next for you?
Once we've regrouped, I'll send scout ships back to look for any stragglers. Perhaps one day we'll retake our colony. But for today, I'm just glad my people are alive.
Good luck. Safe travels. Quantum ships are leaving the system and the Vaadwaur breaking off. Do you wish to set a new course? Yes, we do. Get us out of here. Warp factor ludicrous. This one's all the way down here. Oh, it's the fucking Talaxian one. I actually remember what this next one is. In terms of the story, we're here. Revolution, taking care of enemies. Technically, yesterday's war, the stuff that's supposed to pop up at various other points, it's not supposed to be its own separate story arc. But technically it is, but things fall into different spots. We're still a ways away. The plausibility of the possible, the impossibility of reason. The one thing that actually goes to our advantage on this is we do got the shuttles to probably focus fire and get through things a lot easier than normal.
Wonderful! Someone actually heard the distress call.
Yes,
Thank
we
you
heard
for
it,
coming to
and
help
we
us.
instantly regret it. What happened here?
Our convoy has a shipment of defense satellites for an installation in the Necrit Expanse. Unfortunately, one of our ships had some difficulty maintaining their warp field and had to stop to make repairs. We couldn't leave it behind. Normally this wouldn't be a problem, but a Vaadwaur scout ship detected us and offered to assist.
The Vaadwaur are not usually ones to lend a hand.
I was surprised myself, to be honest. Things were going well, until Captain Belis mentioned that Vaadwaur was a Talaxalsate word for foolish, and wondered why we would need their help.
An unfortunate choice of words.
You're telling me the Vaadwaur scout was furious. He promised he'd be back shortly with a whole fleet of ships to put us Talaxians in our place.
We can expedite your repairs.
Well, there's not enough time. We've already detected Vaadwaur warp signatures on approach. They'll be here soon. I have an idea. We have the defense satellites. We have no means of deploying them, but your ship could do it. You could transport them from our cargo holds and deploy them in a perimeter around the convoy. It should give us a fighting chance.
What
do you think?
It's a reasonable plan.
Excellent. Now, because they were packed for storage, the satellites will take a little time to set up and deploy. But I think it's worth the risk.
Alright, let's get to work.
Are you ready to start?
Yes, coming to pick up the satellites now.
marked good locations for you to deploy defense satellites. Defense satellites have been hot commodities as of late. Between the Borg, Species 8472, the Voth, and the Vaadwaur, one can never be too safe.
Damn it.
Look out! It's a Vaadwaur patrol!
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Now, unless they really went out of the way to make this... Yeah, it looks like they took some steps out to make this reasonable. Which is nice. Allow me to get these...
Target's shields have failed.
Get these up and going. Alright. To actually get these turrets up is quite nice. Because I think before you basically had to activate each turret instead of beaming them, just beaming them out.
Another Vaadwaur! They'll be here any second!
Right shield failing. Core shields failing. Left shield failing. Rear shield failing. Target's shields have failed.
Come on. Come on, give me...
The Vaadwaur are arriving!
Missed one. I nearly had them all. Nearly had them all.
Core shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Left shield failing. Rear shield failing.
Well. Yeah, nice at the very least having all these turrets up and...
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
It's actually made this a hell of a lot easier.
More Vaadwaur are warping in!
Yes, but they don't stand a chance.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
it's nice being able to just sit back and just plow away. Now they may have added some additional waves for all I know. I think there's like 2, maybe 3 waves. Wait. All power to weapons.
Another group of Vaadwaur! Hopefully these are the last of them.
That's right, 2 or 3rd wave.
Rear shield failing. Right shield failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Target's shield has failed.
We'll go down fighting. Come on. Let's go, let's go.
Right shield failing.
Mystery.
Target's shield
All
has
my
failed.
life's been a mystery.
Rear shield failing.
All right. How many ships are left? Okay, 2 ships left. There we go.
Right shield failing. Target's shield has failed. Rear shields failing.
There's the heavy artillery. Not sure if this is the same one I was shooting at before, but
Just a few left. I think we can make it.
75%.
we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it all night long.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
There we go. Nice, clean finish.
Thank you for deploying those satellites and saving us from the Vaadwaur. We wouldn't have had a chance without your help.
Damn right you
The
wouldn't.
Vaadwaur aren't foolish, after all. They're vindictive and powerful. I think we'll try to avoid them in the future.
That may be wise. The selections are preparing to leave the system. We can do the same on your command. Get us out of here.
You've received a coded message from your Vaadwaur friend, Commander Eldex. It seems he's finally ready to help us. He wants to meet, and he asked for you by name. He said he wouldn't deal with anyone else. I'm still skeptical, however. This wouldn't be the first time the Vaadwaur have tried to set a trap for us. So be careful. I've spoken to Admiral Tuvok. and he suggested that Seven of Nine could join you as a technical expert. I see no reason why she shouldn't, and if things go wrong, it will be good to have an ally you can trust. Eldex sent us coordinates for a location in the Millennia system. It's not Vodwar space, but there is a Hirogen relay in the area. Watch out for unwanted guests.
Alright. So, here's gonna be a real question. 7 of 9 in this mission had a really weird looking character model in terms of it. Yeah, you can definitely tell it was certainly 7, but it was like it was really wasn't much of a disguise because her Borg implants were still showing. So, kind of curious to see how that works here. So, being hailed by Voyager and Commander Eldex ships. Open the channel.
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok has requested I assist you for the duration of this mission. Admiral Tuvok understands this may upset Eldex, so I shall be the only one who aids you. Voyager will maintain its distance. I am ready for transport.
Understood. Transporting you now.
Let's go over the point of this operation. Ghaul has called all available supremacy leaders to Cartella. I do not know how many of my people are infected with those creatures we saw there, but I'm sure there is more than one. We need to expose them for the abominations they are.
And that's why we're here at a Hirogen Communications Array. You want to use it to broadcast the proof to the rest of the Vodwar.
The Supremacy is keeping a tight control on all subspace transmissions. We'll need control of the array to broadcast what we find on Cartella to not only my people, but the entire quadrant. To control the array, we need to control one of the Hirogen ships. Make sure to leave the one I have marked reasonably intact.
Leave one ship intact. Understood.
Intruding Vodwar ships! You have trespassed in Hirogen space!
We're just here for the array. Back off and you won't get hurt.
This is our space, and this is our array. No trades, no compromises, no mercy.
What about Moira? Lucio? Brigitte? Shields up! Ooh, we're taking a pounding.
Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 50%.
Bring them down. There we go. The slow left turn.
We need to board the Hirogen ship and take the communications console on the bridge. I can use that to take control of the array.
Hey. Dante's doing things.
What's up, brother?
Of course, we just swung over to mess with the Dante Savage for a little bit.
Fred, appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we're making it, man. Appreciate you, brother. Hope that your stream's going well, bro.
Alright, one more thing.
Gotta try to not die. Just drop down in the middle of a bunch of problems.
Let's see.
Problems. Oh, see, we could get that guy this time without getting a standoff, because he's just gonna go back and forth. Ace this dude this way instead of getting into all these issues.
Alright. So again, I always make sure to swing over and check on my friends, make sure everything's alright.
I have extensive experience with these systems. I will beam down to aid in the operation of the Hirogen ship.
She's
Are you ready to
endowed?
proceed?
Yeah, I can believe that. We beam on over. And Dante is playing that new Samurai-esque game. I don't know the name of it, but it's definitely right up his alley. As we wait for things to load. The Hirogen Bridge. I should do a fresh shave. Maybe.
We need the communications console intact. Whatever else happens is of no concern to me.
We must first disconnect the console from the ship's data network.
Right. But before that, we must kill all that remains. Ah, there it is.
We also need the isolinear storage assembly. It will be behind a locked door on the bridge.
G7, you're so knowledgeable. Next, disconnect the EPS relays. Again, the consoles are quite different. Like, the Hirogen are tall, so...
Transporter standing by. Transport complete.
We have the console. There is no way the Vodwar will allow a Klingon vessel into our space, and Cartella defenses have been upgraded since your last trick with the holo projector. Take one of the ships in my fleet, and send yours away. You can contact it once we've completed our mission. I will beam over some of your crew to assist you when we get to our destination.
Right, beam to the Vodwar ship as we dance a little bit.
We'll scuttle the Hirogen ship so they won't know the console is missing. Then we can continue on to Cartella for the meeting.
Understood.
I have loaned some officers to attend to the duty stations on the frigate you now command.
Understood, I'll deal with the ship.
Warning.
I'm picking up an incoming Benthen vessel on long-range sensors. Our ships are out of range, and we are in a Vaadwaur vessel. It is unlikely the Benthens will give us a chance to explain the situation.
Perhaps we can warn them away from the area.
They are not altering course. Disabling their vessel may be the only option.
Try to hail them, audio only, which is a big mistake.
Attention, Vaadwaur vessels. You are in violation of several codes of conduct in this area of space, and your ships have been identified as perpetrators of crimes against the Benthen Guard and its protectorates. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Shields up. But we're trying to talk our way through this.
They cannot escape this system.
There is no need to destroy that ship.
There we go. Quick and painless, or painful.
You may have a quarrel with the Benthens, Eldix. We do not.
I will not
I've
let
jammed
the
the
plan
Benthen
be
ship's
ruined.
communications so they can't signal for help. You know what needs to be done. No one can know what happened here.
You can't be suggesting what I think you're suggesting.
Unacceptable. The Benthens are performing their assigned duties and have no way of knowing who or what we are. Sensors are detecting damage to the ship's long-range communications array. It will be days before they can restore warp power or send out a signal. We can leave now, complete our mission, and then return later to assist the Benthens.
Sounds reasonable. We're not at war with the Benthen Guard.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take. They're in range of the Hirogen array. They could tap it to send out a call for help, or disable our modifications. The Hirogen could return and discover what happened. And if another Vaadwaur fleet finds them, there will be questions none of us want to answer. The Benthens must be silenced.
I agree with Seven. There's no reason to escalate this.
We can put him in our brig or tow his ship away to buy ourselves more time. There is no need for more bloodshed.
We can take him with us, explain the situation, guarantee his crew's safety.
They did not need to die.
We maintained our immorality. What?
I trust you won't be so squeamish in the future. There's more riding on this plan than the lives of a handful of so-called peacekeepers.
We'll see.
The Borg place very little value on the life of one individual. Captain Janeway and the crew of Voyager showed me that that belief was incorrect.
That was their first
Given
mistake.
all they've been through, I had hoped Commander Eldix would place more value on the lives of others. It appears that his concern only extends to other Vaadwaur. Watch him carefully. Eldix cannot be trusted.
I have the coordinates from Eldix, and we can leave as soon as you're ready. Hey.
Oh, good golly, I know what she's about to do. I better save the game. Pop, the controls do take just a little bit to get used to, but I think you would love this game.
Oh.
And hard. Well, you just think about it for a while, okay? I think we're all good here. I could have snuck down around the backside. I didn't know my way around the camp, though. I could have snuck my way around the backside, probably released those guys before I even started fighting. Then I could have hit an arrow, let the bees loose, killed some guys with bees. Did all kinds of neat stuff. But unfortunately, I did none of those things.
And there you go. So, as we prepare to re-log into the game. The trouble with playing Star Trek Online on Thursday nights is that Thursdays are typically when the game does a patch update, so a lot of bugs and things end up being encountered. Some of them more reoccurring than others.
Gaul has increased security since your last visit.
You had the gall to increase
me
its
do the
security? Understood. They'll fly casually. I'm in the little ship. Input security code and voice verification now.
Verification code 109947.
I hope that works.
Verification accepted. Due to heightened security, all ships are required to reduce speed below full impulse for security scans.
Understood.
One hurdle cleared. Continue to the manned security checkpoint.
Setting a course now. We move forward. Again, stay below full impulse. Alright.
Disengage your engines and provide the proper security codes.
I've been here many times, and I've never needed to submit my codes.
My predecessor was more lax in her handling of security measures. She has paid the price for her errors in judgment. What is your security code?
It's,
Verification code Alpha 4742. Commander Eldex and squadron reporting. Do not make me late for the meeting.
Right away, Commander.
Code accepted, Commander Eldex. Take your squadron to the marked position on the outer orbit ring.
Good day. I say good day.
Ignore the scans. Fly like you belong here.
Flying casually, man.
Good thing you didn't try to use a hologram again, isn't it?
No, we wanted to use a hologram, but we can put full power to engines to make this quicker.
There are 67 ships in this system. That is more than expected.
We can take them.
Gaul's planning something big. This must be the start. More ships, or just more reasons not to get caught?
You take the 500 on the left, I'll take the 500 on the right. Screw you! I'll take 500
a great
on one.
deal of trust in you, Commander.
Oh, can't believe every last one of them kicked you in the dick.
I am after one goal. The liberation of my people from these monsters.
He's a part of the Vaudwarian Liberation Front.
I will do anything to achieve that, including betraying Gaul to save us all. There are more ships in system than I had anticipated. But we can't stop now.
It is time for
Leaving would
someone
only
with a
make us look
stronger
suspicious.
resolve to take up the cause that Gaul has abandoned.
I'm transmitting coordinates for a secure room near the meeting site. Beam down there. I will have a holographic disguise ready for you. Security is scanning for such tricks on ships, but I'm not sure they realize how many uses there are for holo-emitters.
There's 3, technically, but still, let's beam on down. Alright. And that works. And 7 will be making up the 5th member of the ROA team. I really do like it. One of the cool little shirt designs over on my Stream Element store. It's the Saints Row tribute variation that Damon's Wolf made for me earlier this year. My curiosity is, what does 7 look like with the hologram?
Here, use these holo projectors. Security is so focused on keeping intruders out of our space that they won't be looking for trouble on the ground. But try not to act suspicious. Our soldiers aren't as dumb as you seem to think they are. You'll need to place these emitters around the leaders, which when activated will emit a low-level delta radiation pulse that should disrupt their isoboramine neurotransmitters, forcing their parasites out for a short period.
That should work, but it won't give us much time.
You'll also need to place recording devices, so everything that happens is transmitted to the quadrant. I'll stay here with the transmitter and monitor your progress. This is more than a simple briefing. Gaul might even be here in person.
He has the
so
goal
don't
to be
get
here.
Caught. We're all dead if you do.
Worry about yourself. We won't get caught. And I just realized I'm actually... The hair that I have is actually Seven's hairstyle, so I might need, next time I swing by a tailor, make that slight adjustment on this character. And of course, Seven's character model still looks like crap with the Vaadwaur attire. Again, the Borg implant shows, and yeah, okay, the hair might be livable with. We run. Place device. 1. 2. 7 definitely gets all up in one's face. I mean, he doesn't believe in providing, you know, in like social distancing. It's like, here, look at this. I think this actually should have been the last one we activated. It is, because we gotta swing back over there, and Seven gets to do something cool. Or at least I remember it being cool. Could be very wrong about that.
You'll need to set up a signal booster so we can transmit our signal through the base's electronic security. There's a power console near to where the leadership is addressing the troops. Tie the repeater into the conduits there.
Find the console, install the signal booster. I can do that. So, Azari. Someone's discovered us. What? How did I
Hey! What are you doing? No one is allowed back here.
Apparently my holographic disguise fell.
If we're finished here, I suggest we return to the crowd.
Good idea, Seven, but our holographic disguise is disappeared. There's an interesting bug. We're standing right here, best spot to stand.
Now
I'm in
hear
position.
the words of our great leader, Gaul!
Sir!
What do you want?
Someone found the guard. Quick, activate the device.
What? What's happening?
Can you believe it?
Monsters! Go! You did this! Traitor! Liar! Who are you? Monster! Seymour! Beast! Kill it!
Enough! Why are you letting your eyes deceive you? This is a plot by our enemies. They're trying to divide us. I say no. We will stand strong, united. We are Vodwar, and we will conquer our enemies.
Conquer this.
This is insane! I'll stand with you! No! Gold's a betrayer!
I see some of you are still loyal to our cause. The rest, you are cowards and traitors unworthy to be called Vodwar. Kill them.
Oh, this escalated. We'll wipe them all out just to be on the safe side.
I think our time here is done. We should make our way to the extraction point.
But not before we have some fun. It's like, what's the point? Kill them all. Take them down, just like that.
Get out! Get out now!
Let's get out of here. See? Nice, straightforward action. Jacksonians.
I need to rally my people, the ones who aren't infected and who are willing to fight. The parasites will crush them if someone doesn't act. My allies are holding one of the space docks in the outer perimeter. Help me get there. I'll start coordinating the fight from there, and you'll be able to return to your ship.
Follow us, we'll get you to the space dock. Slick flying.
We need to confirm the transmission made it to the array. Incoming hostiles. Handle them.
I handled this. Alright, we need to escape the system.
The transmission signal is strong, and it's reaching the Hirogen communications array. Now all Vodwar will know about the corruption among us. You should go. I need to prepare my people for the fight ahead.
Good luck with that. Meantime, let's, sneakily blow up another vessel. Run away! It's like, yeah, see, we blow up 2 ships and we escape.
I am in contact with Voyager, and it is waiting with your vessel outside this system. We need to depart immediately.
Let's get out of here. Full speed ahead. Sadly, we do not get to keep the ship.
That was an interesting broadcast. Half the quadrant's talking about it, and the rest are trying to find a way to claim responsibility for it. It would have been better if you could have exposed Gaul as well, and taken down the Vaadwaur leadership in one act. But we'll take what we can get. The Vaadwaur are in chaos, and if they're fighting one another, they're not fighting us. That will give us some room to maneuver.
Alright.
Our alliance is going to need more help if we want to succeed against the Vaadwaur. We'll need to make pacts with other species in the quadrant, and not everyone is going to see this our way. That's where you come in. Go out there and show them the value of cooperation.
Alright, we only have to head to one system. It's the Kimber system, which is close by. Originally, this was another like 3-4 system like journey. Is like ugh. As we travel along. Wow, it's only 11. Damn. Actually, I get this and the a couple things. We'll see. Tempting targets.
The Teray have reported a high incidence of raiders and piracy here. Their vessels are under Voth protection. Any acts of aggression toward them will be dealt with harshly.
We have no quarrel with the Teray.
Good. Be advised that there are Teray fighters inbound for trade relations with the hierarchy. Our escort vessels will be matching your position soon. Interference with Teray commerce will not be tolerated.
What's the hierarchy's interest here?
Let me step in and answer that. Director Flynn, Economic Projects Management. The system is a hub for profitable trade with many partners. Unfortunately, profit attracts criminals. Security measures are being enacted to restore law and order to the system. Until those go into effect, the hierarchy is grateful for your assistance with those, concerns.
Right.
We have several trading partners, including the Talaxians, the Hazari, and the Teray. Some of them have signed contracts with independent security providers, such as the Voth. A wise choice, perhaps, if not a costly one.
What's the nature of the Voth arrangement with the Teray?
We have a strategic arrangement with the Teray. They are a protectorate of the Voth. They have requested our aid in this system, and they will have it.
We support the Delta Alliance, and we will assist in dealing with raiders and pirates, particularly if they're from Pittsburgh. And we move in nice and slow. Primarily because I want my free. Oh, these are actually frigates that get long. Not that we That explains a lot, actually.
Ah, I see our escort has arrived. And you as well.
Yep, we're here. And take it nice and easy.
This is outrageous. Teray are thieves. They stole supplies that were supposed to be ours. Listen closely, because I'm only going to say this once. Turn the supplies over to me, immediately, or I will have no choice but to open fire.
Is that a challenge? If so, my ship stands ready for battle. Huh. Today was a good day for them to die. Oh. Moving right along.
That completes our run. We'll wait for our trade contact here.
Right. And we need our shields restored.
Much obliged for the escort.
And the big turn.
Raiders inbound. Feel free to fire.
They're from Oakland. Oh wait, they're Las Vegas Raiders, right? I can't remember what team moved from where to where.
All right, time to get underway. Initiating transport now.
All right. And we have one more group to meet up with.
Speaking for myself and all of my crew, I'd like to say that we appreciate the escort.
This is more of a cruiser. It's actually a carrier than anything else.
Uh-oh, multiple hostiles on sensors.
Target's shields have failed. Right shield.
Try to avoid the Malon sludge. And avoid the toxicity. Bring us in.
And here we are, safe and sound. We'll
Raiding another group of raiders inbound to the trade facility. Ready to intercept.
Warning, ship is under attack.
We shall fight them off. We do. The Malon don't really stand a chance, do they?
Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
Bring us around.
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed. All integrity below 75%.
How many of these ships are coming in? They're arriving in pairs. Really?
Excellent work. We've received all 3 shipments of supplies, intact and on schedule. Unfortunately, this was a limited time project. For now, our partnership must come to an end. With my compliments to you and your crew.
Thank you, Director. We're interested in future projects with the hierarchy. Granted, you look more like some Tarwins than anything else. Sontar, ha!
The time has come to end the Vaadwaur threat to the Delta Quadrant. Our allies are assembling at the Jenolan Dyson Sphere to plan our assault on the Vaadwaur homeworld. You will serve as the battle commander for the assault. Admiral Tuvok is waiting for you at the Jenolan Dyson Sphere. He will brief you and our allies on our strategy. Good hunting.
I actually forget the order. Oh, Kazon first in Hazari. Set a course for the Dyson Sphere. As we travel, we keep things nice, even. We don't rush. Again, all about keeping things nice and smooth and even paced. What's the point? Because if I would, with as many times I've gone through the story arcs and everything, let's keep one thing particularly in mind. I've tried doing this dedicated streams to like grinding out and stuff like that in terms of, oh, okay, let's do task force and things like that. That gets really fucking boring really quick. I mean, the story, the story arcs and everything. It's particularly why I am pissed that certain missions got put behind level caps and are just like considered side stories to the ongoing events, even though some of them do explain quite a lot. The whole Spectre's Davidian thing definitely explains a lot. The 4800 story arc with the everything involving an attack on the ES9 and with the Dominion from the Dominion War, and Loris explain her backstory and everything here, why the founder is basically a main antagonist in the Kirk story arc. A lot of that gets explained. So it's like, big ball. See it? Right there. Or like there in that direction. Right there. Actually, I figured out what the topic is going to be for this week's commentary. I did finish listening to the Ghostbusters 1 and 2 novelization audiobooks today, like an omnibus, and so I could probably get like about 5 to 8 minutes carry off of that, including 30-second intro, outro. That's more like 10. We have arrived in the Genola and Dyson Sphere system. A bit redundant. Our orders are for you to beam down to the surface for the conference about to take place. A lot of different ships here. I hope most of them are here to support the Alliance. Beam on down. Tuvok has requested to speak with you before the briefing. Of course he has. What do you want, Vulcan? Somebody's standing through the floor.
We are not yet ready to begin. While I finish preparations, I suggest you speak to the liaisons of our allies.
Where are the Alpha Quadrant representatives?
The Vaadwaur are anticipating an attack of some kind, and we know they are monitoring our ship movements closely. Therefore, I suggest we adapt the tactics of our enemies to our own use. As a diversion, I have dispatched Alliance ships to the Cartella system to engage the Vaadwaur forces there. If they are successful, by the time the Vaadwaur realize what is happening, we will have already secured Vaadwaur Prime. The Vaadwaur believe the other species of this quadrant are too weak to challenge them. We will use that misconception to our advantage by using our Delta Quadrant allies to assault Vaadwaur Prime itself.
Understood.
We are not yet ready to begin. While I finish preparations, I suggest you speak to the liaisons of our allies.
Thank you. I'll talk to them. Again, we're glitching through the floor here.
The Cooperative asked me to inform you that they appreciate your assistance. and are prepared to provide what assistance they can in the final battle against the Vaadwaur.
I know the cooperative numbers are few. What do they offer?
The Cooperative's main weapon is adapted Borg technology. Cooperative vessels can confuse the systems of opposing ships and cause them to fire on friendly targets. This tactic is most effective in mixed groups of ships, where the Cooperative can turn the larger vessels against the smaller ones.
Thank you.
The Cooperative appreciates your partnership, and we are eager to end the Vaadwaur threat to our quadrant. Our technological capabilities are at your disposal.
We appreciate your assistance in this matter. Did they actually simplify this a bit more, or...?
I'm not sure I completely trust the Kazon after our experience with Maj Sesson, but they say they'll fight for us today. Maybe you'll have better luck reaching a consensus with them than I did.
What would a Kazon provide?
The Kazon have a large number of ships and fight without fear. However, their lack of organization makes slotting them into precise battle formations problematic. They'll go to war with you, but they may not follow every order.
Thank you, Captain.
The Kazon are eager for battle. Our enemies will fall today. All of them.
I look forward to fighting by your side or sending you to Sto-vo-kor, whichever comes first.
Good to see you again. Through my excellent diplomatic skills and some assistance from Admiral Tuvok, I have managed to convince the Hierarchy Board of Directors that assisting us in this battle and ensuring the end of the Vaadwaur will improve their long-term profits. The Hierarchy are experts at surveillance and espionage. If the Vaadwaur try any tricks, the Hierarchy would be the ones we should send to subvert them.
Thank you, Doctor.
Greetings. The Hierarchy is anticipating a profitable transaction under your guidance. Our surveillance and tactical capabilities are at your disposal.
We anticipate a mutually beneficial arrangement.
We have a firm contract with the Hazari. It would bring them great dishonor to fail to complete it, so I expect that we'll have their full support in this battle.
What will they do for us?
The Hazari ships usually fight in pairs. One ship hangs back and provides shield support for the other. This gives them excellent defensive capabilities, but it comes at a cost. Their firepower isn't quite as strong as it would be if they weren't so dedicated to protection.
Thank you.
Greetings. The Hazari will uphold our end of the contract, to the letter. And we expect you to do the same. We specialize in defense, and our ships are at your disposal.
Thank you. We appreciate your acceptance of this contract. Tuvok, what do you want now? There's only one Vok, and there's probably more people to speak to. Where the heck is he? Oh, he's back over here. Damn it! Glitching to the floor.
The presentation will begin momentarily. Perhaps you would be willing to check in with the representatives of our other allies. We invited Eldex's people and the Hirogen, but neither group chose to send a representative.
Understood. I'll talk to the representative.
Greetings. The Benthan Guard is honored to join you in the fight against the Vaadwaur. We dedicate our lives to promoting law and order throughout the Delta Quadrant. Finding someone else with the same ideals is unusual, but most gratifying.
The support from your people is greatly appreciated. May they die numerously.
It's an honor to meet you again. I am eternally grateful for your assistance on my world. By joining you in this fight, perhaps I can begin to repay a small portion of the life debt my people owe you.
The support of your people is greatly appreciated. May they die and rebirth and all that stuff.
Hello again. You've done so much to help us. It's only right that we help you this time.
Thank you, Kalex. The Alliance appreciates your support. Talk to. Oh, the Teray.
Greetings. Aiding you against the Vaadwaur was a difficult decision for our people. We do not wish to ally with you, but we understand that ending Gaul's reign of terror is more important than our discomfort.
The support of your people is greatly appreciated, you smurf-looking mother... Tuvok, what more do you ask of me?
If you are ready, I will begin the presentation.
Do it.
The bulk of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime. We expect to face the final might of the Vaadwaur, including Ghaul's flagship. Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet. Our rendezvous point will be here, where the mineral content of the moon will help to hide our ships.
That is no moon.
The Tuareg will secure the subspace tunnels in this area, while the Kabali will help the wounded.
The Admiral has already given us our assignment. Our forces will assault the other side of the planet to secure the area against a possible retreat. Our Talaxian friends will be in charge of transporting prisoners of war.
To give us the best possible chance of success, our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of our allies at each of the first 4 fronts. Each wing of allies has different tactical advantages. The cooperative can confuse enemies. The Kazon have many ships and fight without fear.
They glitch through the floor.
The Hierarchy have unparalleled espionage and surveillance abilities.
They look
and
like
should be
Centaurans.
difficult to take by surprise. Azari vessels fight in pairs, with one ship reinforcing the other's shields. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
Let's beam up. Let's move them out. Technically, some ships just crashed right into the freaking surface of the Dyson Sphere. Not every one of those ships were warp trails. Were heading out the gate. We're heading out the door. That's just my notes for it.
The fleet is ready to begin the assault. I will remain behind to coordinate their movements, while you will be commanding the battle from the field.
This makes more sense.
We have 4 wings of allies at our disposal to help you break through the Vaadwaur lines. I recommend deploying 1 wing in each area. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you? An excellent choice.
Kazon first.
The Kazon number should be a match for the frigates, and their lack of organization should not be too great of a hindrance.
Let's see what the Kazon can do.
Something's not right here. The Kazon are in the wrong position, and they aren't responding to my hails.
Valeria, what's your take? Since it's indicated the Kazon are moving into position with the Vaadwaur. On screen. Some of those ships appear to be Nistrum. We are being hailed as Cessin. Cessin, I should have known. On screen. Fools, do you really believe I would assist you in your folly? My mother's murder will be avenged at last. I'm not in Starfleet, and even I can see you're the fool. You have closed channels. We're being hailed by the Rhode Island. On screen.
I was worried they might double-cross us, but I never thought they would be so blatant. But come to think of it, they did say some pretty suspicious things during the briefing. Fortunately, Admiral Tuvok and I have a backup plan. Cessin has been encroaching on Hirogen territory for some time. They'll join us in battle for a chance to collect his ship as a trophy.
Excellent work. Let's do it. Let's welcome in the Hirogen ships to the party.
We will hunt!
Warning, the ship is under attack.
The Hirogen are ready to fight.
For the shock of no one.
lower the Kazon at the bottom.
This a clean wipe. That's how it's done.
Warning. Shield is under attack.
Vaadwaur just got lit up quite nicely.
Target shields have failed.
That takes him down.
This area is secure. What are your orders?
Remain here with the Hirogen and coordinate the cleanup efforts.
The Toray fleet has secured the subspace tunnels. The Vaadwaur will not be able to use them to attack or to retreat.
Excellent.
We shall establish a medical flotilla and secure the area. Vessels of the fleet can transport any wounded, including Vaadwaur, to our ships for treatment.
Make sure you treat our people first. Are you ready to proceed to Bravo Front? Ooh, yes, take us to the Johnny Bravo Front. Hey, pretty mama.
The Vaadwaur have set up a cruiser picket line in this area. Which ally do you want to advance?
Send in Neelix with the Hazari.
A sound tactical choice. The Hazari methods utilize one ship to reinforce the shields of another. Vaadwaur cruisers do not have the firepower to break through the reinforced shielding.
They don't stand a chance against the Hazari. I'm detecting Kazon warships warping in. They are hailing us.
The Kazon Ogla will no longer stand by while the Relora and Nistrum sully our name with their treachery. I will make good on their false promises.
Frankly, Jarkadin, I'm surprised at your nobility, but glad for your help.
Excellent decision. I'll make short work of those cruisers. The Hazari defenses are too strong. The Vaadwaur can't get through.
And since we got the Kazon here, that makes things a lot easier.
The Vaadwaur are starting to fall back.
Neelix, it's not like you're doing anything.
Right shield failing. Rear shield failing. Core shield failing. Hull integrity below 50%. Target shields have failed.
Just to take them out. And again. There's still one more ship. Disable satellite security. We must disable the satellite network to prevent the Vaadwaur from receiving surveillance data that might allow them to make a counterattack. First, we need to override the security measures on one of the satellites, then we can transmit a virus that will shut down the entire network. We'll go to this one. What's that one?
We have defeated the first wave of Vaadwaur defenders, and we are entering position for our next offensive. Resistance has been heavier than expected, but our ships have so far proved equal to the task.
Excellent, Captain. Keep me apprised of the situation.
Please remember to direct any wounded or prisoners of war to our flotilla at Alpha Front.
Acknowledge.
That went well. What do you want me to do now?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next. Take us to the Charlie Front.
The Vaadwaur have constructed a defensive line of battleships supported by frigates. Which wing of allies would you like to help you?
And then 7 with the Cooperative.
An excellent strategy. The technology of the Cooperative may be able to cause the larger ships to attack the smaller ones. Certainly the Cooperative coordination and discipline will be more than a match for the tactical abilities of the Vaadwaur.
I have great faith in 7's cooperative nature. They could at least send in cubes. Dreadnought would help.
Deploying the Cooperative was an efficient decision.
Left shield failing. Rear shield failing. Target shields have failed.
And
Our technological superiority is distinct.
yep. 7 has a lot of things that are quite an advantage.
Cooperative ships are performing at peak efficiency.
I'll let them deal with that.
Target shields have failed. Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Come over here. To take things ships out. Seriously, there was only one Vaadwaur ship left over on the other side. They should have been able... Wow, they were not able to deal with it. Weird.
Ship is under attack. Target shield
Well, we swing over and slam some torpedoes into it. That will finish it off. We must secure the orbital platforms. Cannot afford to leave our rear flank exposed. Set course for the orbital platforms to mess around with it. Orbital platform secure. Hail the Talaxian.
We are ready to begin transporting prisoners of war from the orbital platforms at your command.
We have secured the platforms. Please proceed with the transportation.
The Vaadwaur forces in this area have been defeated. What are your orders?
Hold the area while we proceed to the next. We're ready to head to the next, to Delta Front? Yep. Take us to the Delta Quadrant. Oh wait, we're already here. To the Delta Front.
The Vaadwaur have constructed a defensive line of battleships. However, knowing the Vaadwaur, they might be planning a surprise attack. Who do you want to assist you?
Send in the Doctor. With the TARDIS, Hierarchy.
A wise choice. The espionage and surveillance capabilities of the Hierarchy should help us prepare for any surprises the Vaadwaur might have in store.
My thoughts exactly. We have confidence in the Centaurans, Hierarchy. Centaur, ha! Vaadwaur cruiser approaching on an attack vector. Admiral Tuvok right. They were trying to trap us.
The Hierarchy are more than capable of handling the Vaadwaur.
Alright, we are a Vaadwaur vanquisher of vessels. What?
The Hierarchy are making significant gains against the Vaadwaur.
Swing him in. There we go. Ow.
Right shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Alright, that takes out two. That leaves these ones over here. Water cruise on the way. These should be the last of them. There we go.
Target shields have failed.
Right on. wonder if the Vodwar ships actually got nerfed recently, because this has been almost a cakewalk. We must disable the orbital repair platforms in the area. The Vodwar will repair their ships and allow them to re-enter the conflict. Platforms are networked together, so if we can access the recognition protocols and routines in any single platform, then the change should propagate to the other platforms. Hey, Final Nightmare, how you doing? The Bethans are hailing us again. We have broken through the ranks of the Vodwar defenders. They are falling back, but we have them contained. We anticipate being able to rendezvous with you at Echo Front shortly. Type Echo. Excellent work, Captain.
The Vodwar forces are defeated, as I knew
I'm doing alright.
What are your orders?
Hold this area while we proceed to the next. Are you ready to proceed to the Echo Front? I am. We're going in it alone. We have no other allies. We've already spent all of our technical advantages.
We have broken through to their final line of defense, their command ships. However, in doing so, we have exhausted our supply of allies, and the Vodwar dreadnoughts are formidable. This will be a difficult fight.
We have to press on, even if it's alone.
Not quite alone. The Hirogen have matters well in hand, so the Rhode Island is at your disposal.
In other words, we're screwed.
I have temporarily taken command of a cooperative vessel. You will not fight alone.
Wonderful, Seven. We can use your help. Harry can fuck off.
The hierarchy also agreed to send a single ship to assist in the final assault.
Only a single ship.
Under the command of yours truly, of course. I'm finally getting to use my emergency command subroutine. But you would not believe the amount of paperwork I had to fill out.
He had to fill out insurance forms.
Last but not least, the Hazari managed to spare a ship and put it under my command. Captain Neelix. I quite like the sound of that.
Indeed, Neelix. Thank you.
I am impressed with the show of support from our allies. However, my tactical analysis indicates that our forces are inferior to the Vodwar.
We have to fight. We're being held by the VSW Vazroth. Not sad. I hope you would put up more of a fight. Sorry to disappoint you.
The Vodwar are relentless. The probability of our survival is slim.
You know, after going through all the dialogue, I finally get involved in the fight.
Rear shield failing.
Go after the big ship.
Target's shields have failed.
This is detecting a large group of Vodwar approaching, but they're heading to our position. It's Commander Eldix. Cheers, love. The cavalry's here. And they come from Calgary. Whoa.
Eldex's help appears to be just what the doctor ordered.
Doctor, stop trying to take credit for it. We're just sitting back here peppering Gaul's flagship.
Nice having some Vodwar on our side.
Keep it up. Pour it on.
Gaul's ship has launched a drop pod to the planet. Sensors indicate he's on board. Now we're making headway.
Sir, we have arrived to help secure the area.
After the battle's been won, I am needed on the surface. All appear to have escaped to the surface in an escape pod. Well, let's beam on down. Ita, Monette, Thrak, and 3. Yeah, because I don't have... I didn't... try to, like, think if I wanted to switch out 3, but there you go. Oh, landed somewhere in this area. He must have gone into those tunnels. Let's follow him then. The drop pod landed just a few minutes ago. Gaul can't be far away. Here we come! Rude. Like getting punched in the face. Grenade out. Freaking tech commandos makes things so much harder to deal with. Roadhouse. Continue onward. Switching to the crossbow. My crossbow, which is basically just a Kabali Polaron rifle, does have better range than my dual pistols. But up close, I prefer the pistol.
Personal shield losing power.
Rat got knocked down. Really? Oh, that was a mistake. Went for to revive someone, but no one was there to be revived. Go figure.
Personal shield losing power.
Okay, rude. Rude dude is rude. Oh, really? That hurts.
Personal shield losing power.
That hurt. The good news is there's only be the one dude left. Where'd he go? In his own way, he's like a mini boss. Let's see how he likes my dog. Get him! My dog that just went out there. He just punched my dog. Rude. The other day, he kicked the dog up about a good 5 feet. You know what? Roadhouse him. Kicking my minion like that. Rude. And casual jog. For it's Friday night, we are doing episode Minecraft Story Mode episodes 5 and 6. Saturday Twitch Sings, and also in the Discord on Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing a watch along of Stargate, starring Kurt Russell, Alright, they all went down. Like that. Alright. The home stretch here.
Your persistence is a credit to your race.
Welcome, my friend.
But it is time.
You should have joined me when you had the chance. Your blood will drench the sands of our blasted home.
It's over, call. Surrender now and save the lives of your remaining soldiers. This is why we have the this crossbow type weapon, because it does have better range. Oops! Don't stand in shit, as Kalinal would say. Now what? Oh, drop pods.
Congratulations. You have earned the right to die on the hallowed soil of Vaadwaur Prime.
Pat, I'd like to buy a vow. The good news is, these lower level enemies basically get chewed up. By my pistols. My pistoles. Next.
Although you are clearly not the brightest aliens in the universe, your bravery is admirable. And I do respect Starfleet for ending my people's long twilight. Surrender now, and I give you my word I will spare your people. You and the other leaders will need to be executed, of course, but that is only to maintain order. Personally, I bear you no ill will.
We will never surrender.
That's twice you've refused my generosity. I should be insulted, but your pitiful blindness makes it difficult.
Enough talk, all. Do your worst. Okay, anybody got a cannon raid? Oh, it exploded. Splattered, too. That was cool.
The Vaadwaur controlled this quadrant once, and our new allies have only made us stronger. Is that the best you've got?
Now's your chance!
Yes,
defeat Gaul!
Because Eldix can't do a damn thing. What the hell?
I thought you might like to know. I took the liberty of scanning Gaul from orbit. He does not have a parasite. And I don't think he ever did.
What? That's impossible!
Oof. Well, that hurt. Come here, Gaul. He's running away. Get back here. Of course, another flippin' drop pod.
The Vaadwaur Empire will never fall, and you will not even be a footnote in our glorious history.
Get 3 back in the fight. All right, and we're down 1. Oof, ow. Little run. My dog is persistent in trying to take it out. Almost got him. There we go.
We cannot be stopped. Time after time we rise from the ashes, and we are stronger for doing so.
Your logic is flawed, Gaul. You are already defeated. The evil I mistakenly
Seven's
unleashed
character
on the
model
galaxy
looks so much
ends
better
at last.
than Eldex's. It's not even
My
funny.
people and the galaxy must believe the parasites were behind his madness.
And he stands back up. Funny glitch.
The remaining Vaadwaur have surrendered. What is your current situation?
We're in Gaul's command center. Gaul is dead.
Were you able to determine why he returned to the surface?
There's a
It
big
was
chair.
a technical error. Even if underspace was closed to him, Gaul would have had more opportunities to escape if he had remained in his ship.
Not yet. Join me and we can investigate.
Certainly. May I recommend Seven, Captain Kim, the Doctor, and Neelix join us as well?
No.
Their insight may be valuable.
Absolutely not. But if you want them here, you contact them.
Honestly, I wasn't sure about coming back to the Delta Quadrant. I have a family and a life back home, and the idea of being 70,000 light years away again wasn't appealing.
Well, it's the only way you were going to get
for the
promoted.
Cabal, and now stopping the Vaadwaur, I think we were needed here. You were needed. Thank you. It's been a pleasure serving with you. I hope we meet again.
Yeah, unfortunately we do. And the mission that he gets involved in involves two of him.
While this conflict was regrettable, it was ultimately for the greater good.
The greater
Gaul's
good.
hubris and ambition blinded him to the harm he was doing to the Delta Quadrant and his own people. Now the threat is ended. There will be time to heal the damage he has done.
Or were they acting alone?
War is just a pointless waste of life. Usually for a political reason that doesn't much matter in the long term anyway. I understand that sometimes we need to fight to defend those who cannot defend themselves. I respect that. But what Gaul was doing here was madness.
Madness!
It's one thing for him to want to rebuild his people. It's something entirely different to destroy dozens of worlds to do so.
Where's the bar rodent? Oh, he's all the way over there. You, bar rodent! Make me jump over? Okay.
I'm not a man who normally dwells on revenge, but when Gaul and his soldiers attacked my people, it was almost all I could think about. Dexa helped me to see that death doesn't heal wounds of the heart, but thank you. This quadrant is safer now that Gaul and his soldiers are defeated, and I'm glad I was here to see it happen.
Alright, and of course, the one with the best looking character model thanks to recent revamps, 7.
I was responsible for the return of the Vaadwaur. Even though Admiral Janeway told me she might have done the same thing, it was ultimately my actions that allowed all this destruction to happen. I participated in the assimilation of many different species during my time with the Borg. Those acts weigh on me. The wanton slaughter caused by the Vaadwaur will do so as well.
7, you couldn't have known this what would happen.
Nevertheless, I am pleased I could, in some way, make up for my actions. By assisting the Touré, working with the Cooperative, and fighting the Vaadwaur here today, we have helped end what began more than 30 years ago when I activated those stasis tubes and freed the Vaadwaur. Thank you.
I'm detecting an unusual radiation emanating from that door. Oops.
Intriguing. This device is not familiar to me, but it does not appear to be of Vaadwaur origin. I will bring it back to Voyager for further analysis.
Acknowledge. Looks like we're done here. Are you ready to beam up? Yep. Beam on up.
Congratulations. Your leadership during the assault on Vaadwaur Prime and the subsequent defeat of Ghaul was inspired. With Ghaul's defeat and the destruction of his fleet, we have secured the Delta Quadrant against a terrible threat. And I hope this is the last that we see of the neural parasites and infected Vaadwaur. I'm surprised at how well that ragtag band of ships work together. I knew our ships would be fine, and the Federation, for all their faults, are tenacious in battle. But no one from the Delta Quadrant has particularly impressed me. Until today. Before we pour the blood wine, though, we need to find out more about the artifact you discovered. Admiral Tuvok is leading an analysis. I will contact you once we have more information.
And on that bombshell, we're going to continue the story next week, of course, as we got several missions done. Everything here. And we're going to send things over to my good friend, the effing Dante Savage. He is playing Fall Guys. So 10 out of 10. Thank you very much for the follow. So greatly appreciate it, and hopefully so you drop the follow right as we're ending. But tomorrow night we're doing episodes 5 and 6 of Minecraft Story Mode. Saturday, Twitch Sing, Sunday night Overwatch, and Monday back to Mass Effect Andromeda, resuming things on Eladin. So, till next time, my friends, and you are my friend, tighten your friendship bracelets, watch you hang down, have a good night and a great Friday, and we'll see you later. Bye!